is my like fourth time trying to film this shit. Uh, my game keeps on crashing. It's bullshit. But yeah, what's up? So as you can see, I rebuilt the fight pits and I put a roof on it. That's because when we're fighting, the knockback actually will hit us over the side of the wall. I've actually gone over the side of the wall a few times to the outside. So we put that up there so people won't go over the side. They'll just hit it and kind of fall back down. Um, I just want to say, please don't grief this place. This place was made for everybody on the server. It wasn't made for rushers, it wasn't made for veterans, it wasn't made for the peacekeepers. It was made for everybody. It's so we can come here and fight it out in a safe environment. Well, not safe, but like come here to have fun with each other, you know, put aside all the base griefing bullshit and who's better than who, whatnot. And what the fuck was that? Yeah, and just come here to have some good times together, you know? Um, with that said, if you do grief this base, we will hunt you down. Uh, oops, sorry, Jacob. We will hunt you down. And destroying a monument like this, it's not really an achievement. The people who destroyed it, they put down a sign and put like, "Oh yeah, rushers for the win. We're the best." Yeah. But really, it takes no skill to raid a place like this. It's not a base. There's nothing here that you want. There's nothing here that you're gonna get. So it's not even really a raid. It's just griefing. So that's why I put this sign. You didn't raid shit. You just griefed a monument. So I just want you to keep that in mind. We will come and fuck you up, and fuck your base up, and we will find you. Just don't fucking grief shit like that. We don't want toxic players like that on the server. By all means, grief any base you want. Just fucking leave these cool places out of your twisted shit. Um, but as you can see here, Sunday's gonna be the main opening night, the grand opening. The main fight's gonna be Roy Slap versus Zed Storm. Then we're gonna try to have Echo versus Dark. I don't know if they're gonna come because we had some falling out with them earlier. There's a lot of stuff that went between our group, and I think we destroyed a couple of their bases just because some stuff was going on. So I'm not sure if they're gonna show up, but I think we're gonna change Red versus Fear to Red Mist versus Jacob is YouTube, and then we're gonna try to have Fear fight Lone, because that's a fight I really want to see. Um, they're like two rivals. Fear hates Lone, so I really want to see that. They're just like two crazy enemies. But yeah, I want to see those big fights. Please don't grieve, because I really want to see those fucking fights, you know? I'm sure you do too. You guys probably do too, because you always see them fighting if you're on. But yeah, it's not cool to grief this place. This place is made for the server. It's made for people to come and have fun and fight each other and see who's the best and just have an overall good time with the other people on the server. Um, I think the wall is a pretty cool addition. It actually looks really cool. It's like some geometric fucking optical illusion shit or something. I don't know. It kind of puts a nice touch to it. It really doesn't look as good on the outside, but the inside definitely looks sick. Also, I think it's going to be a lot harder to grief now since there's a big ass ceiling. You know, when they griefed it, they did grief a lot of it, but it's really hard to grief. What are you doing? It's really hard to grief so much of something when it's really big, you know? Like, just like in the Sanctuary video where you saw them start on one side of the wall and they grief the entire wall, then all of a sudden they get to the next wall and then they only grief like half of it, and then the next one, you could see them just like getting tired, and then like by the last wall they just only took like 3 blocks out of the wall. But yeah, so if you're trying to get something that's trying to make something that people can't grief, just make something like giant, you know? Um, we don't have TNT. We don't have much TNT on this server, so people can't really go in and just blow things up like on other servers. So, yeah, the cords are right here. We're gonna have the fight night tomorrow, Sunday, uh, July 31st, I think it is. If you want to come, I don't know the specific time we're gonna have it at yet, but if you want to come, we're gonna be posting the time, and we'll be on the server announcing what time it's gonna be at. So just keep your eyes out, and yeah, show up. If you want a spot in the fight, just let me know. Let me know who you want to fight, and I'll try to get it set up. Or if you just want me to pick someone out for you, I can find somebody. But yeah, I want to have a good time tomorrow, and I want us to all have fun. So please, please don't fucking grief this place. If you grief it, I'll rebuild it, but I'm just gonna fucking be pissed. And you know what happens when we get pissed? We just fucking go on a rampage and destroy everyone's bases that fucked up our shit. So you don't want that happening. I know you don't want that happening. Just fucking don't grief this place. I swear to God, if you grief it, we're gonna fucking go crazy. I know, I know they'll go crazy because they're really excited about tomorrow too. But yeah, have a good night, guys.